Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys a soul contract reading. So this is going to go into the reason that you and another person are connecting in this particular life and what you're supposed to learn and heal in this situation. So just go ahead and take what resonates for you and get rid of anything that doesn't. This is actually a reading that I offer in my Etsy shop, and it is currently on sale right now for 20% off until December 23rd. So make sure that you take advantage of the special price and book now if that is something you're interested in. Anyways, just take what resonates for you in this reading and get rid of anything that doesn't. All the decks I will be using, I will let you guys know what they are as I shuffle each deck. Everything will be listed down below, as well as this beautiful organite, which is called the Twin Flame Pyramid organite, created by Michelle from Wing and Bell. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to follow the outline that I've created. The very first thing we're going to focus on is what is the main reason that you and this person are connecting currently in this particular life. Okay, let's go ahead and look at this energy. What is the main reason that you and this person are connecting in this particular life? This right here is called the Heart and Soul Oracle by Celestial Forecast by Carrie. What is the main reason that you and this person are connecting in this life? Okay, so we have chosen. So you guys definitely chose each other in this life for a particular reason. It does say, you are the one that I want to walk through my days and nights with, the one that occupies every second of my every day. Please hold my hand forever and never let me go. So there's definitely some sort of a connection here where both of you guys do feel a little bit of an incompleteness without one another. So even if you come together and you don't stay together, there's kind of like that feeling of separation, or that feeling of unfinished business between the two of you. All right. So let's go ahead and see some other reasons why you guys may have connected. This is called the Zodiac 108 Oracle. We have eclipse. Interesting. You guys were not supposed to be on the same page. I'm seeing here. It says union of opposites. So this is like someone coming into your life when they're not ready, somebody coming into your life when it's not ideal. There's something about timing here that's just not exactly ideal. So there's a problem here because there's blocks, there's shadows, there's just like something that needs to be eclipsed out. So I feel like if you guys came into this life together and you guys met, it's like under circumstances where it was either challenging right from the get-go, or it was just something that just is problematic to begin with. It's like, oh my gosh, like, I don't understand. Why would we meet each other but not be ready? Why would we meet each other but these are the circumstances? It's kind of like that. It's pretty intense, but it's almost like heartbreaking at the same time, because you guys like can't be together, or there is some circumstance or event that is major that's keeping the two of you from being able to come together and be together. Or it could just be someone else is not ready. So the Soul Food Oracle, let's see what else. This is from Rising Sun Oracle. What other reason would you come together with this person? Okay, I feel deep sadness and longing. Oh my gosh, yeah. Woof. There's some intense energy with this one, you guys. So I'm not saying like you weren't meant to come together with this person and experience joy and happiness, but man, there is some kind of like heavy energy here right out of the gate with this one. But you guys did choose each other in this lifetime to eclipse something out or to help each other to heal. So I feel like this is going to be for people that have been severely triggered or challenged by this connection. All right, let's go ahead and go into the Intuit Tarot and get some details around this. Page of Coins, laying a foundation. It's almost like you guys would come together either when you're very young or when both of you guys had a lot of work to do, a lot of lessons to learn, because pages are students to me, and it means that we're at the very beginnings of our journey and we're going to learn things along the way. But when we meet each other, we lay this foundation and then we set goals, and then we basically move forward and we learn what we can either on our own or together. So you guys laid the foundation when you met, but you guys right now have a lot of growing to do, or have had a lot of growing to do since you came together and met. Okay, damn. 7 of Swords. Woo. Okay, you guys, I don't know. I don't know if there's third party here, as in someone wasn't available, so there was cheating. I don't know if somebody just wasn't ready for this connection, and because of that, like, they had other things going on. They didn't make you a priority, but it does say getting caught, confessions, remorse, unworkable strategy, coming clean. So somebody that's like pricked conscious. I feel like somebody could have tried to get away with something. Someone needs to set the record straight. Maybe somebody needs to apologize. There could be somebody that did someone dirty here, and they feel deep sadness and longing here, or you do. And until someone learns something and sets the record straight, it's like we're going to feel this like longing for this situation to resolve. So I feel like you guys both have unfinished business at this time. And until people eclipse certain things out, it's almost like there's a lack of union here. There's a lack of being able to move forward and build in a positive way. So I feel like for sure that the soul challenge that's coming up, soul connection, soul contract that's coming up for some of you guys that are resonating with these messages so far, this person and you are supposed to come together and have some major issues or karma to work out. I'm not trying to label connections. I don't do that. But there's some kind of karma here that needs to be cleared before you guys can actually like get on a good page with each other. There's like problems all over the place from the start. And what I feel also too is what it does is it sets the record straight within yourself. It eclipses out unnecessary energy or traumas that you don't need to be carrying around anymore. So this could be very, very challenging. This person could really be somewhat responsible for your spiritual awakening, to help you to grow, to help you to let go of things that don't serve you in this life, to really help you to learn something about yourself, to set a really healthy foundation moving forward. So if you were broken before and this person came in and was the icing on top, now you can really start to clear everything up and lay a proper foundation and really, really erect yourself as a stronger person than you ever were before. And you might have this person to kind of thank in a way for it. Yeah, this is crazy. I also feel too, if this person did you dirty, did you wrong, guess what? They're going to continuously feel this, this energy with you. They're going to continue to feel connected to you. They're going to continue to feel this sadness and longing for you until they close up this cycle or apologize or do the right thing. So there's a lot of unfinished business, I feel, for a little bit of both of you guys. All right, so that's the main purpose right now in this connection, is for somebody to actually do the right thing and for somebody to become strong. So take it as it resonates, but that's what's coming up so far. So what are the current themes that are playing out right now? Well, let's look at that. What are current themes that are playing out? This right here is my Divine Feminine Healing deck. Ooh, we have frozen in time. So the current theme right now is both of you guys. Doesn't mean that like you can't get over this person or they can't get over you, but this is a connection where it's frozen somewhere in time because there is no closure yet. This is a cycle that hasn't cleared yet. This is a situation where there's a lot of unfinished business still. Now, right now, you guys could be choosing to make peace with each other. As in, you don't want to hate on one another. You don't want to have like that rage or that bitterness in your mouth anymore towards each other. So you're making peace with each other in that way, but you still are frozen in time. Your love, this story is frozen in time somewhere in the universe. It's like a timeline that is stuck. Yeah. Interesting. Branded. Ooh. What other people think about me is none of my business. I choose to let it go now. There could have also been something that someone said that is stuck with someone now. Somebody said something to someone and it's just like, I'm never going to forget it. I'm always going to remember this. I'm also getting though too that someone in this connection might be playing out a role. So these are just certain examples, such as if someone is you know, like that kind of person that feels like, well, I'll never get married, or I'm never having kids. These are just examples. They might feel like that's just who they are. So they're playing out this narrative or this role of who they think they are, but that's not really who they are. So they're kind of stuck. They're stuck. They're not really evolving right now. And until they get out of this space and they stop branding themselves either by what they think or what other people think or what other people expect of them to play out this certain role, they're going to continuously be frozen in time. Okay. That could be you or your person. I feel like it's more your person though. And we have honesty. I speak up. Oh, wow. I speak up when I have something to share. I am no longer fearful of what other people cannot handle. So we do know that there was some sort of deception or lie with the Seven of Swords. And I do feel like it is a theme right now for this person to return, to clear the air, to speak their truth to you, to give you proper closure, because they may have left you hanging and you don't even understand what happened or why, because you've never been given proper closure or even like an explanation. So that makes it very difficult also to have closure around this. So a theme right now is that this person is not going to be able to have complete peace until they make peace with you by being honest with you and just basically tell you or explain to you what is going on, or what happened, or why they did something, or why they said what they said. It's very necessary. And it doesn't mean that you can't heal without it, but gosh, wouldn't it be nice? Yeah. So I see this person being frozen in time and stuck until they do this. So that is currently playing out right now. Wow. All right. So how do you guys trigger each other to grow? Well, we definitely saw a lot of triggering here. So let's see. How does your person trigger you to grow? Let's look. This is my Twin Flame Journey Shadows deck. Ooh, man, do they trigger the vengeful side of you. Ooh. I can definitely get with this energy. There have only been just a handful of people that have triggered me in this way, and not everybody can, but you know, the person I'm thinking of really triggered this in me within me for a very long time. It did take me a very long time to make peace with it too. And I don't feel this rage or like plot their death in my mind when I think about them anymore. So that took a long time. That was a huge trauma for me. And it took a while for me to heal that. But if you guys resonate with that, it could be like what they did to you just creates this like feeling of you're just out of control, and you just are so angry and so upset that you feel out of control. So that triggers that in you. So this is my Dark Night of the Soul Tarot. What else does this person trigger in you? Okay, what they trigger in you is maybe perhaps like wanting to hide, wanting to just kind of like push yourself down, or feel small, or just feel like you're nothing. You feel crummy. You feel bad about yourself. You feel less than. You don't feel lovable. You know, all those things are very, very sad, of course, that if that's your story and you're really feeling that. But there are people out there that do trigger us in this way. And, you know, it's our job to kind of get down to it. Like, it's deeper though. It's not just this person's treatment of you and what happened. There's something deeper going on. They just trigger it and bring it out in you. But I feel like there are layers upon layers. As you can see, there's something that's way deep here. And this person was just like the icing on the cake, the one that really brought it all out. So I think I had said that in the beginning of this reading. We can kind of thank this person for triggering us to help us to see or grow so we can heal this like once and for all. So that's what we have for them. Let's see what you trigger in this person. Wow. So what you trigger in this person is to stay in a safe space, to not put anyone else except for themselves first. And in a way, I mean, you should put yourself first, but I feel like this person is putting themselves first in a very selfish way, because it is excluding, like they're purposely isolating themselves so they don't have to get close to anyone. And that's what I'm just seeing here, is that you trigger in them to put themselves first always and never open themselves up. So you obviously trigger them in a very significant way to where that makes them want to hide. It makes them want to protect themselves, right? I'm also getting too that this person could have been so into you at one time that they started putting their own needs second, and that also scared them because they were so into you at one time. They were all about you. They went above and beyond, or maybe like they lost themselves in you, and that scared this person. I'm getting that too. So it's like their defense mechanism to be the selfish person to just say, you know what, I'm not about relationships. I don't get close to anyone. I'm not overly emotional. I don't want commitment. I don't want marriage. It might cause them to be very aloof and very like, look, you're not important to me. You're just second to me. Like making it known to you that they're not that into you. But the thing is, their actions and everything showed that they were. So it's very confusing. Very confusing energy from this person. Corruption. Yeah, somewhere along the lines with the way that they were treated, I feel has corrupted their spirit, okay? And I just feel like it's affecting your soul contract with them. So you guys like came together and you chose each other to come together and be together, but there's all this like karmic junk. And it could be also too karma with other situations or other people still playing out. So that might be another reason why when you guys try to make it work, it doesn't work, because there's all this leftover crap. So it's like corrupt. It's like this person, I'm sorry to say, it's almost like they're coming to you with these dirty hands. They're very corrupt. So Seven of Swords, like they're lying, they're cheating, they're trying to get away with something. It's just kind of sad, making you feel less than, making you feel like shit, making you feel like you're just like not good enough. And it's going to be very confusing, because especially if this person put you on a pedestal at first and made you feel really amazing and wonderful, it's almost like you feel love bombed. And then this person, as quickly as they like give you all this, then they take it away, and then you feel like total shit. You feel like you're at the bottom of the barrel. So this is what really triggers you, and it makes you feel like you're going to lose your mind. You want to flip out on this person. So yeah. I just feel like this individual, well, obviously you too, you have a lot to work with and maybe have grown as well, but this individual needs to start putting yes, themselves first, but in a different type of a way, in a different vibration. They need to be less selfish. They need to be less narcissistic. They need to be thinking about how their actions, or just like their trauma, their crap, their corruptedness is hurting other individuals. So I feel like your person they've got a lot of growing to do. I mean, don't we all? But they've got a lot of growing to do. And until they do this, like they're going to continuously corrupt anybody that they spend time with. So I feel like they have a lot of karma that they're still creating, you guys. That's what I'm seeing. So why don't we get your person's current view of you in this connection? All right, so this deck is called the Untold Messages of the Heart Volume 2 by Aqua Moonlight. What is this person's energy towards you at this time? And like, what are their thoughts? Spiritual. I know you're spiritual, but I'm not. I don't feel open to the same things as you. Wow. This person could have, I don't want to say they pretended, but maybe they felt like they were on some kind of spiritual journey. But when they came together with you, like they realized how deep and how, like how real and authentic that you were. And they might have felt like, oh my gosh, like I feel like I'm kind of into that sort of thing, but I don't know if I'm as into this as you are, right? Like as into soul connections, deep bonds, really wanting to get deep and have a spiritual kind of love or marriage. So I feel like they know that you're looking for something deep, and they feel like they just don't share that same vision, right? So I feel like you guys were supposed to come together and open each other up in some sort of way. I feel like they were supposed to open up your wounds so that way you could really look at them. And then I feel like you were supposed to open up this person to a spiritual, deep love. And do you see how both of you have really brought these things out, and you guys are dealing with it in different ways? So you could have done a lot of healing, but I feel like instead of this person opening themselves up to deep love, like they just keep going further and further into themselves and closing themselves off to everyone. So the way that they see this right now, it's like, you know, it felt good at the time, but it's like they couldn't really do the work to like stay in this and to take it all the way. They just couldn't do it. Deep. Wow. When I'm with you, it feels so real. I'm afraid of falling too deep. You see this, you guys? And I picked that up earlier. You're a deep person. Like you go deep. And that is something that like is very attractive about you, but it also is very scary to this person, because I do feel like they're kind of surface. Like they might pretend to be deep, but they're really not. They might pretend to be spiritual, but they don't really know what that means. They might be really intrigued by you as a person, but they don't know how to really meet you halfway. It's like they're not the same as you. They're opposite of you, but they want what you have. They're attracted to you because it's so different than what they are. So it draws them to you, but when they get there, they can't become that thing that they want to be with you. So it's very interesting. Let's get one more message. Sidelined. I can't make you a priority in my life, and I know that's not fair. Yeah. Remember the secondary energy, you guys? Yes, this person really can't make you or anyone else, or just couldn't at the time, a priority. Everything else comes second, and that's just where things were at with you. And that's why you felt not important. That's why you felt less than. That's why you felt crummy, is because this person does a really good job of sidelining you and everyone else that they get involved with. Like, I feel like this person talks a big game, but they really can't really go there. And, yeah, that's a problem. I kind of feel like they're a little bit of a faker. Like they want to be this person, but every time that they try, they just can't do it. They just can't do it. So it makes it really, really hard to deal with it. So that's why we've got Seven of Swords connected to this person, right? Like they chose you to be the spiritual deep person, but it's like they're having a hard time even getting there. Union of opposites, somebody that's concealing something, someone who's wearing a mask, they're camouflaging, they're hiding, they're blocking this. So until they reveal the true them, it's like they're not going to be able to have this deep spiritual love that maybe you originally felt like you guys had. And it doesn't mean it could never be that way, but the thing is, this person, they have to get with the program, or else they're just not really going to have a lot of success in this life with love. So that's what I'm seeing so far. I hope it resonates. So how likely is it that this person can complete their soul work and, you know, maybe fix this about themselves? How likely is it? Let's look at this. How likely is it that your person can do the work and actually get there? All right, this is the Honest Truth Tarot. Okay, so we have the Fool's energy. We have the Magician and the Chariot. So I feel like they're kind of in the beginning stages. Can you guys see this? 0, 1. So Fool is 0. Magician is number 1. And then we have Chariot, but it is reversed. So I feel like they're attempting. I feel like they might attempt. They might attempt to become aware of their own energy and what they're doing and how they can like manipulate energy to create the things that they want to create. But there is something about this individual that wants to be free with the Fool's energy. Like they're not conventional. And that might be like you're a conventional person and you have certain things in mind that you want, but they are like totally opposite. So the Chariot in the reverse tells me here that there's two people that are still like not on the same page. Like that Chariot is not able to move forward on this path. this destined path, it's like still not being embarked on. So how likely is it that your person can complete their soul work? Well, I'm getting here, they're like in the beginning stages of just kind of coming into who they are and what they're doing, but it's still not taking them down the pathway towards this deep spiritual love. It's still not taking them down this path of your soul contract. So I still feel like they're blocking it, or they're wasting time and they're just not able to get there yet. So I feel like there's just more delays, you guys, with this person. So you definitely don't want to waste too much time waiting for them to figure it out. You know, definitely move forward with your life. You know, and if they return, obviously that's one thing, but I just feel like to waste any more time waiting for them to change, you might be waiting for a really long time. So that's what I have with this one. So let's go ahead and get, you know, like a glimpse of just like that possible, you know, energy. So never say never, right? So like what does spirit want you to know when it comes to like the overall possibility that something could change, you know, somewhere down the line. Let's look at that energy. Okay, so we do have the Phoenix, so we have transformation and ascension. We do have the fairy tale, so wishful thinking, interesting. And we have tandem bicycle. Okay, so to me, it's kind of like it's a crapshoot. It's kind of up in the air at this point, and that does make sense because it really does depend on whether or not this person does the work or not. So Spirit's trying to tell you, of course, anything is possible, but they do have the free will to continue to not cooperate. They have the free will to continue to waste time and not learn and not ascend and not do the right thing. So that's why Spirit's saying, try not to be stuck in this fairy tale that one day, you know, you and this person will come together. You don't want to waste your journey or your time banking all of your hopes and dreams or penting all your hopes and dreams on this person. Really try not to do that because you might end up really disappointed if that doesn't happen. So try to just kind of be loose and keep your options open. If you guys are meant to synchronize and come back together and be on the same page, that will certainly happen. But this person has a lot of growth, a lot of healing, a lot of transforming to do. So I'm getting here, you wouldn't even want them back unless they're in this transformed state. So if you know that this person isn't this way right now, don't waste any more time hoping and praying for it. Just let them figure it out and ascend, and you continue to do the same. We have the devil. Yeah, definitely don't get into that strings attached position. The devil is toxic. The devil is codependent. The devil is obsessive. It means we can't let go. So I'm going to go ahead and read it to you. Things that grip you, the shadow self, materialism, restriction, obsession, addiction, you know, being addicted to this person even physically. That is what you don't want to get caught up in. You don't want to allow this kind of wishful thinking fairy tale to grip you to where you cannot move forward in life. So that is what Spirit's message is to you. It is learn what you can, say thank you to yourself or to this person in your mind. Thank you for our time together, but you know, I can't control your ascension. I can't control what you're willing to be open to. So if you choose this eventually one day, then obviously Spirit will find a way to synchronize our journeys and we'll come back together. And if not, then I'm going to continue to move forward with my life in a positive way. Yeah, Three of Cups. So yes, if this person can break free from that devil's trap, break free from that shadow side, it is possible that you and this person could reconcile and have a reunion and come back together for sure. So Spirit is saying anything is possible, but don't put your life on hold. Don't wait for it. Don't count on it. Just be open to if it does, and if it doesn't, also be open to that. So I know that's kind of an up in the air type of a message, but that's the way it came out. You guys saw. So anyways, that's what I have for you today. If you guys are interested in your own personalized version of this reading, remember, like I said, all of my readings, including this one, are 20% off right now until the 23rd of this month. And also, if you guys want to show my channel some support, I do have a donation link down below, which is always wonderful. And also, if you want to hit the thumbs up, subscribe button, and leave a comment in the comment section or just an emoji, all of those things help my channel to grow. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope it resonated and helped somebody out there. All right, take care. Bye-bye.